I didn't plan for it to happen. One night, one decision, and suddenly, I'm that girl. The one everyone glares at in the break room. The one they whisper about when I walk past. Because I slept with my boss. And 2 weeks later, I got promoted. Before I tell you what really happened, like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that live in the gray, not black or white. Let's get into it. I was 24 when I landed the job, marketing associate at a mid-sized tech company. Nothing glamorous, but it was stable, respectable, a foot in the door. My boss, David, was in his mid-30s, charismatic, sharp, the kind of guy who commanded a room without trying. We weren't close at first. He was my supervisor. I was just another new hire with a coffee-stained notepad. But things changed after I led my first campaign. It was a small internal project, nothing major, but David noticed. He called me into his office to congratulate me. Said I had instincts. Said I thought like a leader. That was the first compliment. The first one that meant something. After that, we started having lunch together. Casual, at first. Then not so casual. He started sending late-night emails. Not inappropriate, but personal. Curious. Then, one night after a team happy hour, it happened. We stayed behind after everyone else left. Too many drinks. Too many unspoken things. He walked me to my car. I said goodnight. He leaned in. I didn't stop him. And I should have, I know that now. Not because I regret the kiss, but because I had no idea what it would cost me. We didn't go all the way that night. But 2 weeks later, it happened. For real. Once. 3 weeks after that, I was called into HR. They offered me a team lead position. No warning, no interview, no explanation, just based on your recent performance. My stomach dropped, because suddenly the timeline looked exactly how it shouldn't. And the worst part? I was good at my job. I had earned that role. But none of it mattered anymore. Because someone found out. It started with the looks. Then the Slack messages stopped coming. Then my former friends started CCing me on things they used to joke about over lunch. They didn't say it to my face, but I heard it. She slept her way up. Guess I should have flirted with the boss too. Hope he gives her a bonus, if you know what I mean. David? He backed off, said we had to keep it professional. Which is hilarious, considering he started it. So now I'm alone, isolated, promoted but resented. And every day I walk into that office, I feel like I'm wearing a scarlet letter. Not because I made a mistake, but because I can't prove I didn't trade myself for a title. Sometimes I wonder if I should have quit. If I should have walked away the second it got complicated. But then I think, why is it always the woman who has to leave? Why is it always the woman who gets reduced to a rumor? I'm still doing my job. I still show up early. Still meet deadlines. But all they see is the bedroom, not the boardroom. Here's the truth. Yes, I slept with my boss. No, I didn't do it for a promotion. And no, I didn't ask for the fallout. But I own it now. Because if I keep hiding, if I keep shrinking to make them more comfortable, then they win. And I didn't come this far just to be ashamed of one human, messy choice. So I want to ask you something. If you made one mistake but still worked your ass off, would you let that mistake define you? Drop your truth in the comments. I want to hear your side. And if this story hit something real for you, like, comment, and subscribe for more raw confessions where life doesn't follow a script. And neither do we. This is Hidden Realms Reddit, where secrets get louder when whispered, and shame doesn't get the final word.